Morning trendsetters, how you going? I'm going to do a bit of a review on some gear today. The other week I was searching around for like a mid-season, I guess, summer type get up that was protective, and I've got this, if you can see that. That's from a company called Adventure Spec in the UK, and I got onto this when I started riding the adventure bike. Their gear's used in like the Dakar rallies and things. So this is a Kevlar top. It's got CE armour built in to the chest, the back, the shoulders and the elbows. Now I've taken the armour out of the chest and the back. That's too much for me because it stopped the airflow. But I'm going to take it for a good run today, and I'm going to let you know what I think about this. It wasn't cheap, but it's definitely quality, and it's something that's worth considering. So Adventure Spec in the UK, fast delivery. I've got some of their other gear, super high quality, and I'll let you know how it goes. So the idea of this was to let the air fluid breathe, so you know it's cooler and it gives you a lot more flexibility with what you can wear. Right, so this is what it looks like on. The elbow protection there. Good shoulder protection. There's a side zip down here. It's quite fitted, pretty elasticy, extremely comfortable. Some little thumb bits here if you want to use those. Comes up nice and high, and it feels light on. It feels pretty much like you've got nothing on. So I'm going to throw a top on top of this. I'll hit the road and I'll talk to you about what I think about it as we're going along. Yippee-i-oh! Yippee-i-yay! I love riding this road glide. Oh, forgot gloves. Shit, eh? What a fucking space cadet. Oh well. I've got some in the backpack, in the side bags. Turbines to speed. Yeah, baby. Now I'm using an unsophisticated mic setup today, so I hope that is actually going to work. Now the sun's out, but it is a cooler day. Zero traffic. Just the way I like it. And always run your ways, my friends. And run your ways, and if you see the police, plot it in for your fellow motorcyclists. Gotta come up with a better setup for that cord fluttering around in the air somehow. Do a bit of a Bodie's tie on there. There we go. How's that? Just got to remember that when I get off, so I don't fucking rip the mic out as I always do. Okay guys, so while I'm just rolling along the expressway part here, so I mentioned I bought this for mid-season and summer to breathe, but the fact is this could be a mid-layer for winter or anything you want really. So I didn't want to think, you know, say something that might have limited you in your thinking. So massive big chest protector, massive back protector comes standard with it. Shoulder and elbow protection. And why am I saying you this? Because this is a cool round figured $500 piece of gear, and it is Kevlar, so it's not just some flimsy thing. So it comes all there. You can swap the armor in and out, is what I'm talking about there. Or you can just rip it all out and use it as a Kevlar midlining. So there's a lot of versatility there, and I think I'm going to get a lot of wear out of it. So why did I buy this?
you know, there's Kevlar shirts and they've got armor and they're a couple of $100 or 300 or whatever, and you're right, but everyone's wearing the same shit. So I don't know if you can see what I've got on. I've got a standard here long sleeve t-shirt, just one of my long sleeve t-shirts that I wear, so realistically I can put this on as a base layer with any level of armor and or not, and I can pretty much throw any top I've got over the top of it, which means every time I see something that I like and it's not protective, it doesn't limit that to you know, to just outwear, I guess. Is there any logic in that? I don't know. I thought there was, actually. You know, red and black check, blue and black check. You know, everything else is a check like a lumber shirt. I'm not a huge fan of those, to be honest. You know, they're not bad. I've got a couple of them myself, but realistically, I've got a whole bunch of other tops that I'd rather wear, and this slides straight over. I don't know what you think. You can post your comments there, but so from a breathability point of view, I can tell you right now, the wind's howling through this, and I'm probably thinking I should have put something else on to keep me warm. So in the context of why I bought it, to let airflow in, it's like wearing nothing. It seriously is just like wearing nothing. It's a long sleeve, breathes like there's no tomorrow. It's Kevlar, and with this long sleeve t-shirt on, and of course I forgot my gloves like the numpty that I am, it's a little bit chilly. So I threw a vest in the saddlebags to throw on in case it was a bit too cool. But look, really, I'm loving it. So this is the Monday of the long weekend. I didn't go away. I had a few friends that went down to the snowy kind of area, what do you call it, Jindabyne, for 3 days. And I didn't go. I was supposed to be bucketing down rain, and of course it turned out that it hasn't. So I think I missed out a bit of an opportunity there. C'est la vie. I'm out on the road today. And any ride is a good ride. Every day above ground's a good day, as they say. Ride with your guardian angel. In my little helmet fetish of late, this, if anyone's wondering, is a Schuberth C4 Pro. Now there is a C5 model out, and I'm not going to get into anything too detailed, obviously, because I'm reviewing this Kevlar underliner. But if these helmets, and I don't think you can get them in Australia, aren't on your radar for a super plush, super comfortable, cooler climate, I'd say mostly, helmet, then they should be. Unbelievable. Quiet, comfortable. I would rate this in the top handful of helmets on the market, you know, at that Shoei GT Air 2 level, etc, etc. So nice. Alright, trendsetters, so if you're looking for this top on the Adventure Spec site, I think I mentioned it's a UK company, so that's what the URL will be, Adventure Spec SPEC, if you're looking for it. It's called the Superman top, super shirt, something like that. If I know, super something. Well, what I meant to mention, you can actually wear these by themselves. So they're a charcoal grey kind of colour, pretty neutral, pretty dark, and I'm prattling on about putting things over the top of mid-lays and all this, but the fact is, you can wear it standalone. Yippee-yay, there you go, there's another use. Anyway, on their site, they've got a pretty good YouTube video, and there's some slide tests and things done at, you know, like 80 k's ish, I'd say, if I had to sort of get an idea of how fast the guy was going, and it stands up really well, and that's like a standalone, nothing over the top test. So a straight up Kevlar armor reinforcement on the elbows. The guy does a slide down on his side hip and an elbow down, and it comes up trump. So that was the final bit that sold me. Really, it's as good as anything on the market. As I said, I've used their mesh summer gear, which is, I think the rating's in a thing called denier or something. Theirs is 1,000 denier, and used in the Dakar rallies and things by the pros. Not that I, you know, I'm totally influenced by any of that shit, but if they're wearing it, you'd expect it's relatively good and pretty protective. And all their gear's good. So if you're on the site and you're having a look around, I will say again, they ship really quickly. 5 stars, great quality. Can't get it out here, but ships quickly, and you'll be really, really happy with it. You're going to balk at some of the dollars, but these things are I'd say for me, like a lifetime investment. It doesn't look like lightweight shit that's just going to like wear out. And any time stitching, all that kind of stuff. I won't get into the nitty gritty. I have no fucking idea what I'm talking about with that, but you know, when you put something on, you know if it's good, trendsetters, and you know if it's not. And I'm just cruising along here, like I don't even know I've got this thing on, and I've got the shoulder and the elbow armor on. It's like I'm just wearing this t-shirt, and it's a bit fresh actually. See those nipples? Alright, boys and girls, don't get excited. But anyway, there you go. I wanted a bit of fresh air. I like the fresh air while I'm riding along. Okay, trendsetters, we're back. And what's the verdict? It looks good, huh? You can put anything on top. I'm going to give this 5 a comfort, 5 out of quality, and 5 to go and buy it. I love it, and thanks for the person that commented, you know, that I don't always make sense. I'm gonna fucking tell you, trying to make sense is way overrated, so don't place too much emphasis on it. Adventure Spec, go buy it. Great bit of gear, all season wearing, and don't try and be too technical and confuse everyone and make absolute sense all the time, because there's no fucking point. See you next time.